Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my weekend reading for Friday the 20th, the 21st, and the 22nd. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. TGIF, TGIF. Yes, it's the summer solstice. Yep, on Saturday for us here on the East Coast. Anyway, so drew 2 tarot, 1 oracle, and I've got the High Priestess followed by the Empress. Seriously? Yeah. High Priestess is really taking front and center this week, and I'm really paying attention. Really paying attention. Okay, High Priestess, Moon, Empress, Venus. You've got the Water, Earth correlation here. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff going on here with this High Priestess. High Priestess is really making a mark on the Earth, in the Earth realm right now. Okay, particularly because we got that Queen of Rings, you know, the Queen of Pentacles twice this week. Okay, so there's something going on there with Earth signs. Okay, I'm taking note. Okay, so what's going on with the Empress? The Empress is in reverse, okay? And it's, this is telling me that there might be a little bit of discomfort, getting out of your comfort zone, really. Because Empress, when I think about the Empress, it's like she's lush and she's comfort and she's all plush and everything, and you know, she's relaxed and that's all nice and everything. But there's some energy. There's this energy here. There's this High Priestess water spirit energy that is really coming in and really gonna take you out of your comfort zone for the best of things. Okay, it's not meant to disrupt manners for you. There is no disruption really going on, but what it's doing, it's changing your point of view, how you're seeing things, how you're approaching manners, okay, matters, that is. And so this is telling me, the Empress, you're gonna have to let go of that control freak in you. Okay, so if you want to be a control freak, you can't control everything. Oh my goodness, you can't. You can't control every aspect of what's going on. So fitting with Mercury retrograde, right? Interesting. But yes, so, and I like how the Empress has her eyes closed in this picture here, you know, and there she is. It's like she wants to touch, you know, the blooms here, but they're not really touching the blooms. They're barely touching. Her hands are open, her eyes are closed, and it's like she's almost kind of like she wants to reach for something, but she's kind of stepping back. She's stepping back. She's resisting from doing the same thing that she's always doing. She's always feeling and touching and grabbing and holding, and because it's material, I can feel it, I can see it, and I know it. It's tangible, right? So this card is telling me that something is not as tangible. You are not going to be able to hold it and grasp it and smell it and taste it. Okay, this is something that you're just gonna have to trust that inner feeling, that intuition that's coming from the energy of the High Priestess. The High Priestess says, see, I'm offering this pipe to you right now. You need to open up and accept this gift, this ability, whatever it is. Perhaps it can be even this message right here, how simple it is. Accept this message for its simplicity, because it's going to take you a long way. Okay, all right, and it's something that is not as tangible. It's not that you can grab it like the crystal and you're looking at it and you're looking, oh, and look at the color and whatnot. It's not that. It's something unseen. It's an unseen force. Now, why is it unseen? The web weaver comes in. Isn't that a pretty picture? And this card is about synchronicity, divine intelligence, and it's also cause and effect. And here you have this being who is weaving this mystical web, just weaving it, and it's going down, you know, and it's adding to the other web, and there's a little like dragon, and the dragon is staring happily, and as she's weaving away. Okay, kind of reminds me of the Fates or whatever, right? So there's something going on here where you're going to be attracting people, like-minded people, situations. You'll be attracted to places that foster whatever it is that, you know, you believe in, or that you stand for, or things that you support, that kind of thing. Okay, so there's going to be quite a bit of synchronicity going on this weekend. It's also saying you can't control. You've got to lose that controlling aspect of you, Empress. Okay, so you can't control every little detail, everything that's going on, where you're going to be with what persons and that kind of thing. You've got to roll with the punches. You've got to roll with the punches. There's a bigger there's something positive. You see that light right there? So there is something up ahead for you, like further down the line, okay? But it's not quite defined yet. So you just have to let go of controlling so much so that your destiny, you know, your path, you know, that destiny, the path that you're on, remains open. Don't detour. You detour yourself by wanting to manipulate and to control each and every little thing that's going on in your life. And you know, you can't control everything in life. That's just the way it is. You have to just surrender to the shit that happens in life. You know, shit happens. And you've got to surrender to it. Whether it's a positive thing or it's a minor setback, you know, shit happens, right? So you just got to let things flow. There's a bigger plan for why these little things are going on, how they're going on right now. And you don't know what that bigger plan is yet. But you will. You'll come upon it. You know, you don't realize a minor setback today will be a big thing for you in the future, meaning it opens up doors for you. It opens up new possibilities. It changes your perspective. It changes the way you go about operating and doing things and communicating and how you interact with people and how you work, your work ethic, even your relationships. Everything changes. Something that goes on today, a little setback today, you know, further down the line, you'll understand why. It's all the fate. It's the destiny. It's synchronicity. Okay? Synchronicity. When we think about synchronicity, everyone gets so like la-di-da-di about it. Like, oh, synchronicity. Everything is always so gosh darn awesome. Well, there are things that happen that are not so awesome, but they turn out to be positive for us. They turn out to be positive. You know? And when I think about it, like any one little change would have made so far in my life, any one little tiny change I've made in my past, I wouldn't like be here where I am. I wouldn't have my son. I probably wouldn't be married. You know, like just little things. And those things may not mean much to a lot of people, but they mean a lot to me. You know, I don't know. I've always wanted to have at least a child, you know, and so, you know, any one little change that I've made along my path, I wouldn't be where I am today. You know what I mean? And you know, we all go through setbacks, and hey, that happens. The setbacks, we may not understand them, and we may feel down and sad, and we don't know why this is happening to us. Oh my God. But maybe you weren't meant to be on a certain path to begin with. You know, when you think about it, you may not know it now, but a few years down the line, you'll look back and go, man, had I stayed going down that route, my life would have been totally different. I would have been much more miserable or whatever. You don't know. You don't know. All these things that are happening to us, they're happening for a reason. It's all part of the plan, man. It's all part of the plan. It's not like the universe isn't trying to do you in or anything, man. It's just part of the plan. Okay, if you're not meant to be where you are, then you're not meant to be there. If you aren't meant to be there, then you are meant to be there. You know what I mean? So really go with the flow. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the summer solstice. I am. Tomorrow I'm gonna have to plan something. I'm thinking barbecue or I don't know what. Something. And because I love summer solstice, you know. I like all these little festivities throughout the year, you know. It's nice to be connected with the earth again, you know, and with the cycles of things. That's important. Let's be connected with the cycles. Let everything run its divine course. Have a beautiful, blessed weekend. Thank you so much for watching, for subscribing, for writing me letters. I love thank you for your emails. Like, thank you for your feedback. Thank you for your support too, because hey, I need some, you know, we all need a little pick-me-upper once in a while. Thank you for your jokes and just the random stuff that you might not think is important. I think, you know, it just cheers me up. It's awesome. So let's keep it moving, and I'll see you next week, and we'll start this all over again. Blessings from me to you always. Bye-bye.